join us. Ardo confirmed what you already knew, Keo.
The commander is gone.
Yeah. You know he did the right thing, though. The civilians needed us. The commander sent Vanguard where we were needed most.
Of course. This is what he fought for. That's why it hurts so much.
Whatever happens next, this is the end of the line. I just wanted to say, I know we haven't flown together very long, but if I'm being honest, it feels like you've always been here. I speak for everyone in Vanguard when I say, it's been a pleasure fighting beside you.
I know we have a mission, but we also have each other to lean on and to protect. You've got my back out there, and I have yours, no matter what. Okay, General Syndulla is waiting for us in the briefing room. Shall we?
I'm sorry that our first real meeting is under such tragic circumstances. We're all feeling Lyndon's loss. But we're cornered. You and Vanguard have held back the Imperials, but we must get those civilian engineers out safely. I need you focused and ready to go. Lyndon saw you as a leader, an inspiration even. That's the courage I need right now. Let's get you and the others briefed. There isn't much time. Thanks to your work on the comsats, Anvil Squadron heard our call, and with Lyndon Javes bought us time to repair our ships for escape. But now the Imperial fleet has Anvil's ships pinned down. They can't get out. So we're going back into the fight, because we need to buy everyone time to escape. No one left behind. Ardo thinks we have one chance. It's drastic, but here it is. The moon is highly unstable, and the Imperial ships are positioned around it. If we crash the Starhawk into the moon's core, the shockwave should destroy those Imperial ships and let us escape, if we're fast. How? The ship's tractor beam is firing uncontrollably as it overloads. If we can get a couple of corvettes into that beam, we can tow it up to speed. Vanguard Squadron, you're up first. We're counting on you to clear the path and take out the closest Star Destroyer. Corvettes will then enter the tractor beam, and if Ardo's plan works, get the Starhawk moving. It should have a straight shot. Defend our fleet, in case the Imperials get wise to what we're doing. When the Starhawk collides with that moon, the shockwave will hit every Imperial ship in range. And you, unless you outrun it. It's risky, but sacrificing the Starhawk will save our fleet, and the engineers who will build the next one, and the next. The future of the New Republic depends on it. Let's finish this. We were able to evacuate all personnel from the Starhawk. Engineers, technicians, mechanics. We took a big loss today. Those who died at Nadiri. Lyndon. It won't be in vain. So long as we survive, so does Project Starhawk. And with it, the future of the New Republic. Fortunately, the Imperials didn't seize control of Nadiri. They were too busy chasing us off. I've already sent Meteor and Hail Squadrons to secure the dockyards. Now all we have to do is make it out of here. To your fighter. There isn't much time.
You should know, Lyndon always spoke highly of you. He never forgot what you did for him at Fostar Haven. I know war takes its toll. Even when the Imperials attacked Mon Cala, I had to keep my head. Lyndon was a friend. He knew exactly what he was doing when he challenged Teresa. Doesn't make it any easier. The Overseer has fallen back, but the other Imperial ships still have us pinned down. You and Vanguard are our last chance. I believe in you. But more importantly, I believe in Vanguard Squadron. Lyndon bought us time. I know you'll all make it count. Get to your ship. Every moment matters now.
Come on, look at me. I'm not scared. We'll get through this. We always do.
How do you know?
'Cause we never let each other down, that's why. So, after we pull this off, because we will, what are you gonna do?
This isn't the end of the war, Frisk. It's just one more battle.
Yeah, but we've earned ourselves a whole pile of day passes. You ever been to the Last Hand on Nar Shaddaa? Best cantina in the Outer Rim.
What a relief. For a moment there, I thought you were taking this seriously.
It's strange where conscience leads you. It took me from being a daughter of Imperial lackeys all the way to this tipping point. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss my family. Regardless of their loyalties, they are still my parents. My sister. But in Vanguard Squadron, I found a family I could stand beside proudly until the very end. Whatever happens next will be our legacy. And I'm proud to share it with both of you.
You, Gunny, Keo, you're all acting like this is the end. Am I the only one who remembers we're Vanguard Squadron? We have to survive. The galaxy ain't gonna save itself. Let's go! Ain't every day you crash a Starhawk into the moon.
You'll need to be flying your best for this one. X-Wing, Y-Wing, U-Wing, A-Wing. Pick which of...
Welcome to the final part of Star Wars Squadrons. Titan Squadron got their victory, so they fled to the Outer Rim. That just leaves Vanguard Squad with a broken Starhawk and a dead Lyndon Javes. Anyway, I'm going to take the Y-Wing for the last stand as we need to bomb a couple of targets. Similarly to how I ran the final Imperial mission in the previous part, I'm going to use the barrage missiles and the giant laser. I'm also going to deck the hulls and shields as much as I can because... duh. I may be sacrificing speed here, but I become a giant mobile tank that shoots lasers. Hahaha.
General Syndulla to Imperial forces. Withdraw or be destroyed. We're in the fire now.
Yeah. Time to end this. For the boss. One hell of a place to fight.
I've never seen anything like it.
Those Imperials better enjoy the view while they can.
Did anyone else hear that?
Probably just a comm glitch. Focus on the Star Destroyer.
Okay, they missed their chance. Eliminate that Star Destroyer so we can move the Starhawk into position. Any advice, General? Hit the subsystems first to weaken it. Then strike with everything you've got.
Just like that, huh? Eliminate that Star Destroyer, like we're swatting a Minoc.
Its shields are too strong. You've got to fly under them and hit them dead on.
Take out the Star Destroyer's shield generators. That'll give you a clear shot at its systems.
Right. If we knock out its targeting or power systems, it'll give on the ships a better chance.
Alright, so that comm glitch that was audible a couple of seconds ago, that's going to become a plot point later on. And you're going to have to suspend your disbelief for that one, because what the hell happened there? Anyway, I'm kind of stuck in a tractor beam here, and I don't know how to get out. Great way to start a mission, just get stuck in a gravity field for a few seconds. And the tractor beam does damage. Oh yeah, that's right, it does damage even if there are no lasers trained on you. So yeah, I'm taking damage little by little. Good thing I decked the halls with lots of fury. Oh god, I'm gonna die here. There is a way to destroy the tractor beam, and I was trying to go for it, but I got. Okay, I got out of that somehow. Don't ask me how. Maybe the Empire was feeling generous that day. Anyway, you want to destroy 3 subsections of the Imperial Star Destroyer. There's the life support system on the bottom of the ship, the targeting system that's on the top middle of the ship, and the bridge that's on the very top of the ship. You want to aim for those crucial spots.
What's next? Regroup with the Starhawk for stage 2 of the plan.
Vanguard, looks like that signal is coming from inside the Starhawk.
What? It's been evacuated.
We have to be sure. Get to the signal origin point before it's too late.
Unbelievable.
Lyndon? But you know the Starhawk inside out?
lost you.
Yeah, I'll explain later, General. What's our status?
The Starhawk has a straight shot at the moon, sending in corvettes to get it moving. Give them some cover.
Corvettes? To tow the Starhawk into the moon and take out every damn Imperial ship in range.
Then count me in. Let's finish this together.
So apparently Javes is still alive. You see, this is what I meant when I said suspend your disbelief, because in the previous episode, he just straight up crashed into the deck of the Starhawk. Nobody should have survived that, but whatever. It's Star Wars. You can survive getting cut in half and falling 50 stories to your doom. It's fine. It's alright.
Hold off the Imperials as long as we can.
Corvette engines at full power.
How long is this gonna take?
Longer than I'd like. Be ready. Come on, hold together. You okay, Leonard?
Okay to fly, but not to fight. Under the droid gear can only fix so much.
We got all the firepower we need. If you watch our backs, we'll handle the rest.
Look shot! More bombers coming in.
Even Lyndon's R2 unit's like, oh, I'm sick of this shit. Please retire me yesterday. Anyway, for the next part, well, actually this is the last part, you want to defend the Corvettes. They're actually kind of fragile, and there are a lot of bombers in this area, so you want to prioritize the bombers as best you can. They're getting into position to tractor beam the Starhawk into the moon and kamikaze it so that it blows up the moon and destroys the Star Destroyer? I don't know. This final mission's actually kind of weird. Like, the random ass pulls as well as the leaps in logic kind of ruins part of the story for me. But then again, it is a bombastic final mission. I will give it credit for that.
I helped build it, and I was damn lucky.
And that's Javes' explanation on how he survived. He just got lucky. No, that's not good enough. How did you survive, damn it? How did you fly through a ship? Is it that hollow? It's made of marshmallow and tissue paper. Oh man, I hate this game's story. I actually hate this game's story now. Okay, maybe that's hyperbole, but don't expect a KOTOR or, hell, even a Jedi-level narrative from this one. This, for all intents and purposes, is a Star Wars flight simulator game, so yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Anyway, you have to hold off the enemies until the bar at the top fills up. That's when the Starhawk should hopefully be ready, but it's probably gonna pull some bullshit because the thing's been through the ringer.
Vanguard, we have TIE bombers heading right for us.
Let's get rid of them before we lose those Corvettes. Took a shot.
That's it. The Starhawk is on a collision course with the moon.
Nice. Smooth sailing from here. Wouldn't that be a change?
Where are our corvettes going? I ordered them back. That maneuver almost burned out their engines. It's up to you now, Vanguard.
Count on us, General.
All right. The Starhawk's picking up speed, but it's still vulnerable.
Vanguard, defend the Starhawk at all costs.
Leave it to us.
The Starhawk's almost ready to blow. How long we gotta fly escort?
You see that archway between those two rocks? That's where it's headed.
Once the Starhawk reaches that point, there's no turning back.
Prepare yourselves.
It's too bad we're losing the Starhawk like this.
It was built to stop Imperial fleets, and that's exactly what it's gonna do.
Thanks to Teresa, though I doubt she'd like the irony.
Alright, so we're gonna fly cover for the Starhawk, which is at 32%, and it's actually not that hard to defend. First of all, these cruisers right here are very easy to take down. Well, it's probably because I have the big-ass laser of death, but Even still, you could take these things out with a couple of missile barrages. The Starhawk has to fly a couple of miles to the moon, or no, maybe not the moon, but those rocks over there, which is next to the moon, which is also next to a planet, which I doubt that the planet is not, lived in. What I'm getting at is if that planet's inhabited, more people might die than just the Empire. But it's Star Wars, it's fine. The rebels are good guys. Alright, after this defense mission, we have to actually run away from the moon while it's exploding. Yeah, kind of like a Metroid mission. Oh, actually a lot like a Metroid game. All we're really missing is the escape sequence music from the Super Nintendo. But yeah, this is going to be one interesting fireworks display.
as intact as possible. It's going to land like a hammer. Good work, Vanguard 5.
We're gonna make it out of this, right, Keo? Right, Keo?
Vanguard Squadron,
me.
Okay, I can see Keo and probably Grace getting out of here because they're in the A and X wings respectively. What the hell is everybody else gonna do here? Especially Lyndon, since he's in a damaged X-wing. But again, we're gonna suspend our disbelief for this one. You want to follow Javes closely. And you want to be quick because the fire back there is licking the backside of your engine, which is not good because you'll take gradual damage. You also don't want to stray too far off course from Javes because I think it's scripted that you get hit by a rock and die if you go off course, so well, watch out for that.
Everyone holding up okay? Faster, Frisk, you can do it. Now go on, leave me behind. No one gets left behind. What the? There's no way through here. We're done for. There's always a way. I see it. That's my flight path.
What the commander said. This might take us through.
This'll be tight. We can do it.
I'm burning up in here.
No time to get careless.
These rocks look the same.
Don't look at the rocks, Frisk. Look at the way out. Damn! But this part it's not too bad. It's just your average run like hell section or escape from the planet section from Metroid, like I said earlier. Which is a good way to end this game and this story, which I actually started to hate the story the more I played through it, but I like the characters at least, which is a plus in my book.
We did it. I mean, we did it. Let's head home.
Chandrilla's ahead. Our people will be safe, and we can plan to rebuild. You did it, Vanguard. Project Starhawk is only just beginning.
Vanguard, punch it.
Hope is like the sun. If you only believe in it when you can see it, you'll never make it through the night. We know our new republic faces great challenges. But thanks to Vanguard Squadron, peace is closer than ever. General Syndulla sacrificed one Starhawk for the chance to build a fleet. From Nadiri, Commander Javes will guide our best and brightest, forging the strength to challenge an empire. The war goes on, but we face it with renewed courage. Inspired by heroes who fly for freedom as we emerge from the darkness of Imperial oppression into the light of a new era.
And that was Star Wars Squadrons, and why the hell does this credit sequence look so generic? Where's the space backdrop with the blue text? Oh. Anyway, yeah, Star Wars Squadrons. Now, don't get me wrong, I like this game and its combat system for it being first person and all, but the narrative is kind of all over the place here. It's not all bad though. The stuff with the Imperials and Captain Carol and her grudge with Javes, that's good. And I even like the Rebel pilots, but after that, like the part where Javes supposedly dies, that's where things go off the rails. Well, firstly, Carol and Titan Squadron just leaving without confirming Javes' death, as well as abandoning the rest of the fleet. Oh, and also, Javes surviving crashing into the Starhawk. I don't even know how you could make sense of that. I mean, if you look at the footage from the last part, he obviously crashed and exploded. He should have been dead there. But I'm guessing if he flew through just like the shallow sheet metal and flew through the tunnel portion of the Starhawk, he survived. But he's been in there for like 45 minutes. And I don't fucking know. This game sucks. This game's story sucks. Anyway, the good things about this game are obviously the combat, the first-person action. The characters are enjoyable for the most part. The music, well, obviously it's Star Wars, so it's great. And I've gotten many copyright claims because of that. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. What else? Well, I'm not sure if this is still a thing anymore, but the multiplayer is pretty fun. The online multiplayer. And parts of the story is great. The Carol versus Jave stuff is pretty good. And yeah, that's about it. As for more Star Wars stuff in the future, next May, I actually had to push this back from this May to next May, but it's going to be Jedi Survivor. That's going to be the next Star Wars project I take on. And for those curious, I do plan on returning to the Super Star Wars trilogy, but I have to go through Super Empire Strikes Back, which that game fucking terrifies me. It is a scary game to play through. If you're looking for a hard-ass game to play, please play Super Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. That will bust your balls something fierce. Anyway, that's besides the point. My name is Don, this has been Star Wars Squadrons, the underwhelming story at best, and I'll see you guys later.